Albert Chang. He is coming to us all the way from Canada, and he has a podcast, the Enabling Boss, and he's the host of this podcast, and here we'll be sharing what makes your team thrive. He shares about his haircut during the lockdown order, and please welcome Albert with his speech title, "It Looks So Easy." It looks so easy. Albert Chang.
March 16th, the day when the world seemed to change. Now, where I'm from, in the Toronto area, had shut down. But I still do go out time to time just to get groceries and other essential items. And the last time I was really out in public for a non-essential setting was 2 days prior to get a haircut. Now, I couldn't imagine that would be the last time I would be out there in a public setting, as life seemed to be as it always was. But as the days went by, I thought this was an opportunity to do something that I had never, ever done before, which was to grow out my hair as long as possible, because who knew how long this pandemic would last? And I was excited about what my hair would look like. I actually started to Google images of different hairstyles with all the men who have grown out their hair so long. But eventually, it became more of a hassle. I noticed when I was washing it, it was just too much of a pain. And now I understood why all my female friends say it's not easy washing hair when it's very long, even though at the time my hair was still relatively short. It was not long by any means. And so 5 weeks into the lockdown, I finally had enough. I knew then that I really, really needed to get a haircut because it was just driving me insane. Have you ever watched an instructional video and thought, huh, this looks so easy? All I did was watch a single YouTube clip, and I thought, wow, it looks so easy, because this gentleman who's showing how to cut your own hair was amazing. He was just cutting and buzzing so perfectly. And when I looked at the finished product, you would think that he paid hundreds of dollars going to a salon. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to get my dream hairdo after all. And that gave me the confidence that I could do this, the best hairdo, without spending a single penny. And when the day came, and the moment came, as I held the trimmer in my hand, standing in front of the mirror, something came over me. All of a sudden, the feeling of sureness turned into cluelessness. I thought, how could this be? It just looked so easy. And then I went on to proceed to start buzzing on my right side, and I immediately bailed out, which was a mistake. What that did was left a noticeable bald spot in a circular shape. From there, my plans went all out the window, and it became a salvage operation. In the end, it didn't end up with the hair of my dreams without spending a single penny. But I took comfort in knowing that there wasn't going to be anybody on this planet who was going to see the mess that I created. I made the mistake once again, like many times in my life, of underestimating a brand new skill. I was reminded once again that you have to respect the skill for what it is. And all these YouTubers or anybody who have been cutting their hairs have been doing it for years. I was fooled into thinking that I would come out of this so soon with the best haircut ever. Research suggests it takes approximately 20 hours to master a new skill, and the haircut that I gave myself that day took less than, well, I would say 5 minutes. So if you can do the math, 5 minutes, and expand that over 20 hours, well, I don't know what that comes out to, but that is going to be many, 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 many more times spent in front of a mirror before I can actually master the skill of cutting my own hair. Now, it was hard not to get suckered into it, but make no mistake. Respect this skill for what it is. Now, yesterday was my second attempt. And as you can see, this time, no bald spot, which was progress. But I'm still far away from where I would like it to be, but that's okay. That's exactly the reason why hats exist. Springtime is a time where you see growth. Whether it's the flowers on the ground, leaves on the trees, or those baby birds blossoming. This spring, I grew too, with the beginnings of a brand new skill, and one that I will treat with the utmost respect. Back to you, Ross.
Thank you, Albert. That was great. Great